Morning guys, today I want to do a video and share with you all the modifications I've done to my BMW 335i. Over all the videos I've done, many people asking me what did I do, how much did I pay for stuff. So I want to share with you the list of stuff I've done to my car. And before I share with you my, the list, the body kit I bought came with the car, so I'm not going to include that. So I'm gonna head out and show you my car. And just before I head out, yes, with mods, I'm sure you all know it, there's just no end to mods. You can go on and on and on. It's almost like an addiction. So from the day I bought my car until I would say a half a year ago, 8 months ago, I just over the time changed another small thing, another part, another bit. But thankfully now I've stopped, because otherwise it's just going to go on, and it's not a waste of money, because of course we enjoy the whatever we do, but it's just money you're going to spend, and I believe that you're not going to get quarter of the money you spend on the car back on mods. So there are some mods like reversible, you can take them out and try and sell them afterwards, but I'm happy with the things I have in my car, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. But yeah, anyways, let's head out, show you my car, and I hope you enjoy this video. I want to show you first what came with the car. So the body kit came with the car. I know some people don't like it, but I personally love it, and that's what matters. I bought it for myself, the car. I really like this body kit. I know I can agree that I've seen some nicer body kits out there, but I personally like this kit. If you don't know, this is from AC Schnitzer BMW tuner. So what came with the car is the body kit. That's the front, the whole front bump over here, the alloy wheels, and we had the back of the car. So it's this little spoiler thing, the lower bumper diffuser, and the exhaust system, thank God. Otherwise I would definitely add on an exhaust system. So that's one of the reasons why I bought this car, because I really love the body kit, and I had lots of stuff done. I mean, not engine wise, and the top lip, upper lip here. So that's one of the reasons, yeah, why I bought the car, because I had a lot of cosmetic changes already, so I wouldn't have to change an exhaust system, which I think sounds very good. If you make sure to check out one of my videos, I've stuck a GoPro, and if you hear that sound, I'm sure you'll agree with me as well. So anyways, let's get to the list of mods I've put into the car. So we'll start with the smaller stuff. So the first thing obviously I had to change is those kidney grills. Now the standard ones have like chrome around here, and it just didn't look good. It just didn't make the car look aggressive, so I added on these ones over here. They're surrounded by carbon fiber, as you'll see. I think it just makes an extra nice touch. Looks just even better. So those kidney grills here, that was the first mod I done. And of course the most basic thing is these round daylights. So the basic car comes with yellowish, not pretty good looking daylights. So the first thing I done was bought myself a kit with the the DRLs, like whitish blue color. And let me just try and press the remote and see if I can get the light on. It's probably gonna flash on the camera, but that's like more whitish. Yeah, so I'll tell you what happened. Basically I bought myself a xenon kit for this. After like a week and a half I just went and I bought another kit. A week and a half later it blew again. So I decided to just get with the put in basic white bulbs, and so far they've lasted me a while, so kept it like this. Yeah, so that's the second thing I had to change. That's a basic change that most people do. Just makes the car look a lot better in my opinion. So moving on, the next thing I've changed is, just head inside quickly. As you'll see, the steering wheel cover, or whatever it's called, is Alcantara. It's got a nice M logo here. Now I personally think it's a very nice touch, because if you know the regular, the original steering wheel has got like chrome over here in the sides, and they just don't look sporty, they just don't look good. So I think this really makes it a lot, you know, more you know, looks more like a sportyish look. So I really liked it, so I changed that. And also, just by the way, I've got a dash cam here and in the back, which is a very good feature you should have in a car. It can save you a lot of time fighting, just, you know, if you go an accidental, you know, recall 24 hours. So that's a good feature I would recommend you on the car. So moving on to the next mod that I've changed on my car. Getting out. So as I said, the exhaust system came with the car, but I did want the exhaust to sound even better by adding on decatted downpipes. Apparently adds on some horsepower as well, and the sound obviously, you know, just brings out the sound a lot more. And yeah, that's another thing I've changed on the car. Bit noisy. Yeah, so decatted downpipes. The fitting on the downpipes is quite a big job, and the pipes on its own is a couple of £100. But as you might have seen on my previous videos, I lately have problems with the car because of the downpipe, so I might end up taking it back out and putting in the originals. So moving on to the next mod I done on my car is a JB4 chip, a tune. This car is fast the way it is, but after driving a half a year, I you know, I was craving for more power. I just wanted to see what I can do to make the car a bit faster. So put in a JB4 chip, and I think it did the job. And then the next thing I done was, I'm just going to open the bonnet for you guys so I can show you, which looks pretty good and just makes the whole engine bay look much nicer. If you're a petrol head, I'm sure you'll agree to that. I obviously had the regular airbox, so the first mod, I mean not the first mod, but before this I put in a K&N filter, you know, just, you know, one of the basic things most people do. And then I decided that that's not going to do anything. I put this in, not really for the power, but also just for the beauty. I just saw this, I just loved it so much, I said I need to get that thing. As I said, yep, with mods it's just an addiction. You can go on and on and on and spend thousands of pounds without even realizing. So yeah, so this is another thing I've put into the car. A nice carbon fiber full air intake. And yeah, so that's another thing I've changed. So moving on from this, what I've changed as well is the brakes. As you'll see, the discs, they've got like holes and grooves. They've got sports discs. I've changed the pads, sports pads, so these can be used on a track. Although I don't use my car on a track, but you know, it just looks better behind the alloys, I think, with the holes inside. So that's also another thing I've changed. And I've painted the calipers red. It looks a lot better rather than the original color, which I can't even remember what color it was. Yeah, so it looks cooler. Yeah, so you see the back brakes as well. All 4 discs, pads have been changed to more of a sportier kind. And you might see here the alloys. I've got alligators around, so to protect the alloys. I know it takes away a bit of the nice look of the alloys, but you know, you can't get everything. So yeah, that's more or less what I've done to the car. Just trying to think anything else I've done. Yeah, those slower grill here, as you'll see, it came in like a grayish color, and I just thought, like, you know, the gray wouldn't go together with the black. It doesn't make sense, especially with these black grills. So I ended up painting them black, and of course it definitely looks much better. I mean, it doesn't make sense, gray underneath. So yeah, that's more or less everything I've done to the car. just because I've got many people asking me how much did you pay for this, how much did you pay for that. I'm gonna put in the description box how much I paid for each thing. You know, just for many people just ask me, you know, for where I got them prices. But yeah, I'll just end up listing the prices I paid for everything, and that's more or less what I've done. And if any of you trying to tell me that you see those chrome, you know, around the window, why don't you black it out? I'll be honest with you guys, I've done it before. I've plastic dipped it. I didn't want to put paint just in case I didn't like it, and thankfully I did do it with plastic dip because it just didn't suit the car, so I took it back off and left it like this. Anyways, that's more or less everything I've done to my car. It's a bit cold there, excuse me. And yeah, I hope you guys like what I've done to the car, and don't forget, as always, subscribe to my channel and like my videos, and I hope you enjoy. See you next time.